Greetings and welcome to One Spherical Love, Spirituality in a Modern World, presented by Unispherical Muse, LLC. Now every week I will give a sermon session. Sermon is because I'm an ordained Reverend of Divine Energy, and a session would be the same as my metaphysical healing art workshops. Their sessions are baby steps in how to find you. So how do you do that? It's through inspiration. Now, every week I will be giving a sermon session, and that platform could either be my videos, my podcast, my art, my music, my writings, whatever, once a week. Because I find throughout life that if your brain does not get enough oxygen, you will then start to yawn and fall asleep, and that's pretty much an indication of boredom. Now, science will say, well, because you're not getting enough oxygen, you need more nutrients, you need this and that and this and that. No, it's called inspiration. And only you can create that inspiration. That inspiration doesn't come from a person, place, or thing. That inspiration comes from you. And as I always say, me, myself, and I, that's a heavy load to deal with. That's 3 different personalities. Dude, I'm super busy in life, and I have a heavy load called me, myself, and I. Oh my goodness. Now, when I give a sermon session, it is to open your mind, because that closed mind is a terrible thing to waste. So you open your mind, your human mind, then you can open your human brain. And then your yawning and wanting to take a nap and this and this and this will be less likely to occur, simply because the oxygen you are needing is called inspiration. Now, on my first, I keep gearing towards the first metaphysical healing art workshop. There are 5 of them, by the way. The first one is going to be probably food nutrition, because it will show the different categories of how you create food nutrition. Not what goes into it, how you create it. And how do you create it? You create it through inspiration. So I give you a sermon session. These are the tools. The tools will help you create your food nutrition. Not just because everybody and his brother, everybody and his mama says, oh, eat this, drink that, blah, 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 blah. Y'all bore me, because I've been studying, research, food nutrition for over 35 years. So don't bore me with your shenanigans, okay? For everyone that attends my metaphysical healing art workshop, I will then give you the tools to learn how to create your food nutrition. And another metaphysical healing art workshop will be, as I always say, it's the nutrition you put in your mind, nutrition you put in your body, nutrition you put in your emotion, nutrition you put in your spirit. Create the 4 quadrants in nutrition, okay? So the first one is going to be food nutrition. That's the body. That means you have 3 other nutritions that you have to look at the program. The program is called Metaphysical Healing Art Workshops. That's why I say, get with the program. Now, in the program, you will see that food nutrition is for the body. What food nutrition is for the mind? What food nutrition is for the emotion? What food nutrition is for the spirit? Now, I just tell my mom that this is food for thought. What is food for thought? This is the nutrition you put in your human brain, not your human mind. Now, your human mind is, of course, the spirit realm. Okay? Get with the program. Your food for thought is your social medias. Anybody, person, place, or thing that comes in and tells you do this and that, well, there you go. That's your food nutrition for the day, and that's how you live your life. Seriously? Wow. Let's just crawl under a rock and live there. Okay, that's called caveman, cavewoman way of thinking. You're allowed to step out of kindergarten, folks, and start learning what nutrition that you need to activate your 4 quadrants in nutrition. Now, like I said, I think the first one that it's a fun project. I'm not in any hurry, as you can see. It's a 20-year business plan for my 5 businesses. I'm not in any hurry. In the meantime, I try out different things. Does this work or not? That's your hypothesis and theories and hypotheses. That's what scientists do. As an alternative doctor, I will give you an alternative method of how to create your 4 quadrants in nutrition. It's pretty simple stuff if you've been doing it all your life, like over 60 years. Easy peasy, baby cakes. All right. Now, I will show you somewhat the methods of how I came to the conclusions in a scientific manner. And in science, it's all about numbers. You got to have the 5 levels of numbers. What you can do in the tangibles: see, hear, taste, touch, smell. Okay, well, that's just the human. Well, there's other worlds outside of the human existence that actually exist. We are not the number one on the life energy force. Yes, if you knew Reiki, you would totally know what I'm talking about. We are not the number one species in existence in the world. So to even think that, you need to come down off your high horse. That is called the ego. And according to Freudian theory, you have the trilogy of id, ego, and superego. Okay, so step out of that and quit doing what everybody else says, does, and thinks, okay? Open your human mind so you can open your human brain. I will teach you the tools of the trade. And of course, everyone that comes to my metaphysical healing art workshops will also take a test on the first day to tell me what level is your life force energy, which then tells me what program you need. Pretty simple stuff. When you have been formulating this particular class that no one else teaches in the world of how to recapture who it is you were in your past lives, bring it forward into your awareness in this life in order to create your future life of what it is you are meant to be and going to be. That is what I do. That's why after unbelievable 3 different cancers that God said, here you go, you're coming back to do this same old song and dance. What fun we're having. Let's just keep on riding this roller coaster, and then I get to share in those experiences. Isn't life fantastic? All right, so first rule of thumb is, what food nutrition are you putting in your mind, not your brain? This is called food for thought. Open your mind. Because a closed mind is a terrible thing to waste. And life is love. Love is life. Blessings from Reverend Dr. Juanita Lewis, DIV, PhD. And thank you for your support.